Hello children, welcome to my YouTube channel Study English with Jayashree. As we have completed Act 1, where we have seen that how Antonio was trapped in the cruel hands of Shylock. Now Shylock made a bond that if Antonio is not able to give him back his lended money within the time, then he will cut an equal amount of pound of flesh from his body wherever he will wherever he desire. But Antonio loves Bassanio, and to help his friend, he was ready to sign the bond. He was also very sure that all the ships which were now in the sea, they will return back before the expiry of the bond's timing, and he will be in a very good position financially. He will pay Shylock's amount which he has taken, that is 3,000 ducats. So when his ships will return, he will get so much of profit that he will be able to give back the 3 times than the amount which he has taken from Antonio. On the other hand, this scene, Act 2, Scene 1, is from Belmont. This is a hall in Portia's house. As you know that Portia is a very rich lady, so her house must be a mansion, a huge palace, and must be like a palace. When any king enters his court, you must have seen in movies that there is a sound of trumpet, because it's a symbol of royalty and that a very important person and royal person like king is coming. So when this scene begins and the Prince of Morocco is going to come, the sound of trumpets is heard. This scene begins with the entry of Morocco, and he is a prince of Africa, and his train means his attendants. So the line is written here that this is a hall in Portia's house. This scene is taken place in Portia's house, where all the suitors from all over the world has come to woo Portia. They want to marry Portia, and they have come there to choose the right casket and just see how their fortune. Now flourish of cornets, enter the Prince of Morocco and his train. So with the sound of the trumpet, Prince of Morocco enters the scene, and he is followed by his train. Train means attendants. So as you know that a king never comes alone. He is together, he comes always along with his attendants and ministers. And Portia, she is also a princess, she is also a very rich lady, so she comes along with Nerissa and her attendants. Now the lines begins with the Morocco's speech. Mislike me not for my complexion. So here Morocco is saying, Portia is requesting Portia, then don't mislike me because of my skin color, as he is coming from the country which is a hot country, means he is coming from Africa, and where you have seen the people are dark skinned, Negroes are found there. So why their skin is dark? Just because of the heat of the sun, as they are living a place where the sun rays directly hits the country that is near the equator, and that is why their skin becomes dark. So he is saying that don't mislike me just because of my skin color. That means don't judge Portia, don't judge me just because of my skin color. The shadow livery of the burnished sun. Now the shadowed livery is because the shadowed livery means I am dressed darkly, means that is the complexion of my skin, of the burnished sun. And why I am wearing a dark skin color? Because of the burning sun, because the sun rays are so heated in my country, they fall directly. To whom I am a neighbor and near bred, because I am living the place which is very close to sun. Bring me the fairest creature northward born. Just bring the person who is born in the northwards. Now you will see, if you see the map of the world, there is the one is the equator, and the poles are there, and the sun rays hits at the equator directly. That is why the places where it is found in the equator, they are very hot. And as we move upwards or downwards, the sun rays become slanting. They fall slanting on the land. So if you go towards the poles, that is towards the North America or South America or towards Antarctica, they are very cold countries. There the temperature is in minus, because the sun rays reaches there very slanting, and very less heat reaches there. That is why these countries are cold. So he is saying, what he is saying, bring me the fairest creature northward born. Just bring a person who is born in northwards. And why? Because he is the fairest creature, because he is born in northwards. So bring the person. When Phoebus fire scares Thor the icicles. Phoebus is the god sun god. So where the Phoebus fire, the rays of the sun, that is the heat of the sun, fire, scares thaws the icicles. That is scares, that is not able to thaws is melt. The heat of the sun is not able to melt even the icicles. Icicles are the very fine, you have seen in the very cold places, the ice is found in the form of icicles and they are very easily melt. They can be melt very easily, but the sun rays are so light there that they are not able to melt even the icicles. And let us make incisions for your love. Now he is telling more about him, that just I am able to make a cut in my skin to show you how much I love you, to prove whose blood is reddest. And why I will make a cut in my skin? To show you that my blood is red, and my blood is reddest than any person who is found on this earth. Here the reddest of the blood is related to the bravery of a person. That is why indirectly he is saying that I am the bravest person, I am the bravest of the braves. So that you can see by comparing my blood with any other person who is very brave. I tell thee, lady, this aspect of mine. Now here aspect is bravery. So I am telling you, lady, I am telling you Portia, because this is about my bravery. Hath feared the valiant by my love, I swear. Now my bravery is so powerful that it hath feared the valiant. It easily feared means frightened the valiant. Valiant is the person who is very brave. So my bravery is such that it will easily frighten a person who is very brave. By my love I swear, and by my love I promise. I swear means I promise. The best regarded virgins of our clients. Best regarded virgins means the ladies who are most demanding, the most beautiful ladies of my country. My clan means of my country, of my place, have loved it too. They must have loved my this bravery, my this character. They loved me. I would not change this hue. I would not change this hue means the color, the complexion, because I am proud of myself. I don't regret that I have a dark skin color. But if I want to steal your thoughts, if I want to steal your attention, that if you give me your attention, only then I will try to change my complexion. Otherwise, I don't have any wrong misconceptions about me. I love my color and I am proud of myself. Now Portia is replying. Portia says, in terms of choice, I am not solely led by nice direction of a maiden's eye. That in terms of choice, I don't have any choice of my own. As regards the conditions of my choice, I am not solely led by the attractive looks which pleases a maiden's eyes, because there are many qualities which attract the ladies, but I am not led by those, because my fate is fixed and that is not determined on my choice. That is determined on the caskets. Besides, the lottery of my destiny bars me the right of voluntary choosing, but if my father had not scanted me. Besides, the lottery of my destiny means there is a lottery of my destiny of my fortune, and hedged me by his wit. Hedged is confined, again stopped me by his wit to yield myself his wife, who wins me by that means I told you, your self-renowned prince, then stood as fair as any comer. So I must become the wife of whomsoever wins me by the means I have told you of. Then you famous prince would have appeared as fair as any candidate for my affection that I have yet looked upon. So what Portia is trying to tell, that I don't have any choice right now, because my destiny is sealed by the will of my father. So what Portia means to tell, that she is telling his wife who wins me by that means if I would have win by whosoever the person who will win me by attempting the chance of caskets, because I am bound on my father's will, and the person who will choose the right casket, only I could marry the person. So by that means I told you, yourself renowned prince, that you are a renowned prince, you are a well-known prince, and then stood as fair as any comer, means you are as fair, you are as respectable candidate as the others, just for me. I have looked on yet for my affection. So I am looking everyone by the same eye. Everyone is same in front of me because I have no chance. The person who will win the casket, he will choose the right casket. I am bound to marry the person. So you are same, just like the other suitors. Now Morocco, what is his reply? He says, even for that I thank you. So he is thanking the lady that even for your this kind of thinking that you are taking me as others, also I am thankful to you. Therefore I pray you lead me to caskets. So now he is requesting Portia that lead me towards the casket, where I have to make a chance, where I have to make my future attempt to try my fortune. Fortune is good luck. I have to try my good luck by the scimitar. Now what is a scimitar? Scimitar is a sword that is held by the prince or kings, and that is also a sign of bravery. So he is saying by this scimitar that slew the Sophie and Persian prince. Now he is taking two names. One is Sophie and the other is Persian prince. So he is saying that I have won 3 times the 3 fields of Sultan Solomon. I have won 3 times the Sultan Solomon, who is a very brave person, and he himself defeated Sophie and Persian prince. Now here Shakespeare has given the reference of Sophie. Sophie is who? He is the Shah or Emperor of Persia. Now Sultan Solomon, he was a Turkish ruler, and Shakespeare has taken his name because Solomon, he was magnificent ruler and who was defeated by the Persians in 1535. So the Turks and Persians were often at war, and Solomon, who was a very brave and magnificent ruler, he himself was defeated by Shah of Persia. That means Sophie and Persia are the famous and they are more brave. So he is saying, I would outstare the sternest eyes that look. Now what he is describing, that I can see into the eyes which are very stern, means which are filled with anger. So I have that much of courage that I can see into the eyes of an angry person. Outbrave the heart most daring on the earth. And the person who is most daring on the earth, I can even look into the eyes of that person. I am so brave. Pluck the young sucking cubs from the she-bear. I am so courageous that I can catch or I can take away the young sucking cubs from a mother bear. As you know that all the animals are very protective in case of their cubs or little one's child. So when they feed their babies, you are not supposed to go near to them. They will definitely pounce upon you. They will attack you to save their child. So he is saying that I am having that much of courage that I can even take away the child cub of the from a she-bear. Now this passage I am telling you, this is very very important because many points are given here and many questions come from this passage, even it is in the form of RTC or in the form of MCQ. Later on definitely I will give you the questions, as much possible questions in MCQ form as I have given in Act 1 also. You can see in my videos. Now, yea, mock the lion when he roars for prey. What does this mean? That I can laugh. Mock means laugh. I can laugh at the lion when he roars for prey. Prey is the victim, because just like a deer can be a prey for a lion because he eats deer. So when lion is hungry, when it is so dangerous, when it is hungry, if its stomach is full, it will not attack you. But even if any animal, they are hungry, so out of hunger they can attack you and they can be most dangerous at that time. So I am so brave that I can even mock at the lion when it is roaring for its prey. To win the lady, but alas, the while. So I have that much of qualities to win you, because what he is describing, that I am so brave, and this is the quality which the women require in their husbands. So I am having all these qualities and I am very brave. But alas the while. But wait, if Hercules and Lycius play at dice, which is better than the greater throw? Now he is again giving two references, Hercules and Lycius. Hercules is a famous Roman god and he is known for his bravery. Lycius is his is the servant of Hercules. So what is saying that even if the Hercules and Lycus play a dice, you know what is a dice? When you play a Ludo, it is a game of chance because there are 6 numbers, and when you throw the dice, there is the probability of any number could come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, any number could come. So that is a game of chance, that is a probability. So he is saying if they play in a game of chance, which is the better man, the greater throw? Even the better person can get a bad chance, because even a person who is Hercules, who is so brave, he is not getting a chance of making his good fortune. His fortune may be bad because it is dependent on a chance. It is dependent on a game of gamble. It is a gamble. So, and may turn by fortune from the weaker hand, and his bravery can turn his fortune also, even if he is so brave. What does it mean? That even if a person is so brave, but if his luck is dependent on his chance, so it becomes a gamble. He may win or lose from a person who is much weaker than him. So it is a game of chance. So is Alcides beaten by his page. Again he is giving the name of Alcides. It is the other name of Hercules. Same here. He is beaten by his page. He is also beaten by his page means he is also beaten by, or he is defeated by his page's Lycus again, his servant. And so may I blind fortune leading me, miss that which one unworthier may attain and die with a grievance. So I may miss that which one less worthy may gain, and then I should die of grief. Means if I am so brave and even my luck is not so fortunate, I am not so fortunate that I make a good chance to choose the correct casket, so it will become a game of chance and die with grievance. Then I will die with grief, sorrow, that I could not marry you. Now what Portia is replying, Portia, you must take your chance. She is saying that okay, you are deserving to make your chance, and either not attempt to choose at all or swear before you choose. If you choose wrong, never to speak to lady afterward. Now she opens the condition in front of you, what is written in the casket bond. That is what? That if he is not able to choose the right casket, if he chooses the right casket, then definitely Portia has to marry him, whether she likes him or not. But if he chooses the wrong casket, then what will happen? Then there is a condition in the bond that she could never marry any other woman in her life, and therefore be advised. And this was advised means in way of marriage, that is advised, that is a bond, that is the consideration which you have to make. You have to make promise that if you lose to choose the right casket, then you will not marry any other woman throughout their life. And this is the condition. You must have remembered that all the suitors, without attempting the casket chance, many of the suitors went back to their homelands. Why? Because when they heard this type of condition is there, that if they are not able to find the right casket, then they could not marry any other woman. So they have not taken the chance to choose the right casket or wrong casket. They just leave the place and go to their homelands. Now Morocco, nor will not come bring me unto my chance. He is saying that I will not, means I will definitely complete my promise. I will go through my promise and take me to the place and just give me a chance. Portia, first forward to the temple. After dinner your hazard shall be made. So Portia is saying, then let's go to the temple and take a promise, take an oath that you will definitely keep your promise, and after dinner you will get your chance to choose the right casket. Now Morocco, good fortune then. Okay, may I, he is praying to the god that may I have a good fortune, a good luck, to make the blessed and the cursed among men, to make me the most happy or a most cursed man. Because if I am going to choose the right casket, then I will be a most happiest person. Then I could marry Portia, such a beautiful, such a rich lady of Venice, Belmont. And if I am not able to choose the right casket, then that will be a curse for me. So children, do like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my educational videos. You can ask me the questions in the comment section regarding this. I will surely solve your doubts.